Hello, students. Me, myself, Srijith KP from Shankarana Government PU College. So today I'm here to discuss about statistics and probability. So ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಟಿಯ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಟಿಯ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೌ ಟು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ದ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಅನ್ನ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ನೋಟ್, ನಾವೀಗ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಅಗತ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಮೀನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಅಗತ್ಯ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ. The first question is, the arithmetic mean of 9 terms is 15, and if one more item is added to the series, then the arithmetic mean becomes 16. The value of added term is. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಇದಾಗಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಅಂತ, arithmetic mean of 9 terms is 15. So x bar is equal to 15, n is equal to 9. So let us consider what is summation x then. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. So summation x ಅನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. So x bar formula is equal to summation x divided by n, which is equal to summation x divided by 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So x bar 15 ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. So 15 is equal to summation x divided by 9 implies summation x is equal to 15 into 9. So which is equal to 135. So summation x is equal to 135 ಆಗಿದೆ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಇದರ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Now if you add one more item to the series, so add one more item to the series, am becomes 16. So am becomes 16 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಇವಾಗ, n is equal to ಈಗ 9 plus 1 ಆಗಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ಐಟಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, 9 plus 1. So n is equal to 10, x bar is equal to 16 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ x bar is equal to 16. ಸೊ 16 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ, ಈಗ ಸಮೇಶನ್ x ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ n is equal to ಈಗ ನ್ಯೂ x bar which is equal to 16. ಸೊ ಸಮೇಶನ್ x, ಇದು ನ್ಯೂ x ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸಮೇಶನ್ x is divided by 10 is equal to 16 ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ನ್ಯೂ ಸಮೇಶನ್ x is equal to 160. ಸೊ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ the value of the added term is. So ನೀವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು old sum ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು, old sum summation x is equal to 135. So this was old sum with extra item 160 is the value. So old sum ಮತ್ತೆ new sum ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, 160 minus 135, which is equal to 25 is the new term added, ಅಥವಾ new item added to that sequence. So x new item is added is nothing but 25. So option number C is your correct answer. So 25 is the value of added term to the new sequence. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕಾದ ಅಂಶ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಸಮೇಶನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಎನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಮೇಶನ್ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಮೇಶನ್ ಎಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸಮೇಶನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸಮೇಶನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಎನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಎರಡು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಯುಟಿಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. The average mark of second question, the average mark of boys in a class is 52 and that of girls is 42. Boys ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, x be the number of boys and y be the number of girls. Okay, x and y be the number of boys and girls respectively. The average mark of boys is 52, they have given. Average mark of girls is 42, they have given. The combined average is 50 is given. So if we consider x into average, so that is average marks of boys is 52, x into 52 plus y into number of average marks of girls, so that is y into 42 should equal to what? Should equal to number of boys into the average marks of boys plus number of girls into average marks of girls will add up to the average of the total class. So average of the total class is nothing but 50. So total number of the students will be x plus y into 50. So when we solve this, we can see that 52x plus 42y is equal to 50x plus 50y. Now we separate the variables x and y as usual. So what we see that 52x minus 50x is equal to 50y minus 42y. So what it gives? It gives us 2x is equal to 8y, or x is equal to 4y we will get. So x is equal to 4y. That means the number of boys is 4 times that of girls. So ivaga girls 20 idre boys estirtare 80 boys irtare. Now let us see the question once again. The percentage of boys in class, boys ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಬೇಕು. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ x is equal to 4y. What is the total strength? Total strength students equal to x plus y, correct? So this becomes x is equal to 4y now. So x is equal to 4y we will use again. So 4y plus y, which is equal to 5y. So you got x is equal to, total students is equal to 5y. So number of boys is 4y. Out of 5y, it is 4y. Percentage for that 100, how much? So when you solve this, it is 4y into 100 divided by 5y. Percentage of boys. So out of 5y students, 4y are students. It's easy actually, 20 times. So it will be 4y becomes 80y. So 5y get cancels. 5, 20. So 4 into 20, which is equal to 80. So that is percentage of boys is nothing but is equal to 80. So let us check the option and we can see that again option C is 80%. So out of 100 students, 80 will be the boys and remaining 20 will be the girls. As we see here, x is equal to 4 times of y. Okay, because of this. So here we don't know the actual strength. We don't know the actual strength. We know only the percentage, how much they are varying. So this will give you one identity like number of boys. ಹುಡುಗರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರಿಗಿಂತ 4 ಪಟ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 10 ಇದ್ರೆ ಹುಡುಗರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 40 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ 50 ಆಯ್ತು. 100 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು? ಸೊ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 20 ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ 80 ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ 80% ಇಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಇದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿನೂ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾದ ಉತ್ತರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್, we'll move to the next question. So the next question is, if in a frequency distribution the mean and median are 21 and 22 respectively, then its mode is approximately. Now if you check it, 21 and 22 are the mean and median. So mode will be approximately in that range, 20 only. But when you check the answer, we see that it is everything like 24, 25.5, 20.5, 22. We can't rule out any of these answers. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನನಗೆ ನೆನಪಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ NCERT ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರದ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲಿ ಮೀನ್ ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಮೋಡ್ ನ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಮೀನ್ is the arithmetic mean will be taken by average of the average divided by the total number. So average, sorry, not average. So mean is the average obtained by total divided by the total number of objects. So you add all this, ಎಲ್ಲ once add ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ average ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ mean. So whereas mode is ಯಾವುದು highest time repeat ಆಗಿದೆ, and the median is ನೀವು ascending or descending order ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಾಗ ಸಿಗುವಂತಹ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ಮೀನ್ ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಮೋಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಫ್ z is the mode, m median and mu is the mean, then z is equal to 3m minus 2 mu. So you substitute, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? mean is 21, so m is equal to 22, mu is equal to, this is m, mu is equal to, mean is 21, so mean 21, median 22, so 3 into 22 minus 2 into 21, so this is 66 minus 42, which is equal to 24. So theoretical mode is z is equal to 24, and it is given in option A. Option A ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ 24 ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಮೋಡ್. ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗುವಂತದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಮೋಡ್, ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗುವಂತ ಮೋಡ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಫರ್ದರ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ 24 ಅಲ್ದೇನೂ ಇರಬಹುದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. The variance of first n natural numbers is, ನಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ನ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. ಇದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ x square minus expectation of x whole square. ಹೀಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ x square ಹೇಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸಮೇಷನ್ x square divided by n minus expectation of x is summation x divided by n whole square. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇನ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದು. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಅನ್ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಡ್ ಡೇಟಾ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಎಫ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಎಫ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೀನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ what are the data? X is the n natural number, the variance of first n natural numbers. So number data points 1 2 3 so on up to n agide. So this is your xi. Now we have to find out summation x and summation x square. So let us check what is summation x. It is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n, and we know the formula by the principle of mathematical induction, that is it is equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So principle of mathematical induction ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, as well as the special sequence and series ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸಮೇತ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ summation x is equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2, whereas summation x square, so that is first data value 1 square, second data value 2 square plus 3 square. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ನಮಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. So summation x is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Summation x square is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Now we have to substitute in this. That's all. So let us substitute this summation x in this place and this one to the summation x square place. So what happens? V is equal to, now I'll take 1 by n. What is summation x square? n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. So this is your summation x square minus, illu 1 by n ide, summation x ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರಿತೇವೆ? n into n plus 1 divided by 2 ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೇವೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಎನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್, ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಎನ್ ಎನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಉಳಿತು? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಎನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಇಂಟು 2n ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 divided by 6 minus n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. Now you see that ಇಲ್ಲಿ n plus 1 numerator ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಮನ್, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು n plus 1 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಮತ್ತೆ 2. So let us take n plus 1 by 2 common outside. So what remains inside now? From the first term ನಿಮಗೆ 2n plus 1 divided by 3 ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತದೆ. ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಇಂದ n plus 1 ಹೊರಗೋಯ್ತು, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಇಂದ 2 ಹೊರಗೋಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2n plus 1 ಉಳಿತು, 6 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಉಳಿತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗ n plus 1 ಹೊರಗೋಗಿದೆ, n plus 1 whole square ಇಂದ ಒಂದು n plus 1 ಹೊರಗೋಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದು n plus 1 divided by 4 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 2 ಹೊರಗೋಗಿದೆ, ಒಂದು 2 ಉಳಿತು. Now let us take the common denominator and simplify this. This turns to be n plus 1 divided by 2 into 2n plus 1. So that is 4n plus 2 minus 3 into n, 3n plus 3 divided by 3 into 2. So this is the same as, I will continue here. So this is same as equal to n plus 1 divided by 2 into 4n minus 3n plus 2 minus 3 divided by 6. So this is n plus 1 divided by 2, 4n minus 3n n, 2 minus 3 minus 1 divided by 6. So the answer is coming to be n plus 1 into n minus 1 divided by 12. So this is your variance. Now let us say the options. What are the options here? First one n into n plus 1, it is not possible. Second one n into n plus 1, not possible. Third one n plus 1 into n minus 1, but denominator is 2, therefore this is also not the option. Then what about the option D? You see that option D contains n plus 1 into n minus 1 divided by 12, which is the answer we got while doing the calculation. ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಗೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಇದರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ n ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 12 ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. Because ನಮ್ಮ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square divided by 12. So it is n plus 1 into n minus 1, n square minus 1 square. 1 square is 1. So it is n square minus 1 divided by 12 ಅನ್ನೋ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಮೇತ ಇದ್ರೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದೇ ಬರಬೇಕಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ, n plus 1 into n minus 1 by 2. So students, let's move to the fifth problem. So what about the fifth problem? If the coefficient of variation and standard deviation are 60 and 12 respectively, then the arithmetic, sorry, this is not arithmetic mean, okay, it's a correction. Arithmetic mean of distribution is, so CV kottidare, coefficient of variation CV is equal to 60, and standard deviation sigma is equal to 12, and they want arithmetic mean, so that is nothing but x bar ಅಥವಾ mu is equal to how much? ನಿಮಗೆ CV ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ x bar ನೋಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನಪಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇತ್ತು, ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿರೋ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ CV is equal to sigma divided by x bar into 100. ಸೊ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾವನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ CV ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು? 60, ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ 12 ಇದೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, 100 ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈಚೆ ತಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಣ, 60 ಅನ್ನ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಕಳಿಸುವ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 12 divided by 60 into 100. So 0 0 cancels, 6 2s are, so x bar is equal to 2 into 10, 2 into 10, so that becomes 20. So what is your x bar? X bar is 20. Where is the option? Unfortunately option ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20 ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. 60 and 12, I think ಇದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಡಿ 21 ಅಲ್ಲ 20 ಆಗಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ 20 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 12 20. ಎಸ್, ಯಾವುದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಗಳು ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದಾವೆ. ಬಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 20 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಸೊ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಇಂಟು 100. ಸೊ ಸಿ ವಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 60 and 12. 20 is the correct answer. Yes, so ಇದು 20 ಆಗಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, 21 ಆಗಿದೆ. So let us move to the next problem. Next, sixth problem. For two data sets, each of size 5, the variance are given to be 4 and 5. So first data set Vx ತಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತದ್ದು 4 and Vy is 5. Corresponding means are, so mean x bar and y bar. X bar is given to be 2 and 4. The variance of the combined, so we have to find out V of x plus y is equal to how much? Variance is how much? See, here to combined variance, we have to use the formula Vx plus y is equal to summation x plus y, summation square of the data points it is x square plus y square, summation x square plus summation y square divided by total size. Oh, ಇಲ್ಲಿ n is equal to, nx is equal to 5 ಇದೆ, ny is equal to 5 ಇದೆ. So total data points ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 5 plus 5 10 minus combined mean, ಇದು ಎರಡರದ್ದು mean x bar plus y bar ನ mean find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So x bar plus y bar divided by 2 is the combined mean, ಅದರ whole square. So ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾವನ್ನು ಬಳಸಬೇಕು. So observe that we have to use summation x square and summation y square. How to find summation x square and summation y square? So combined data set Vx plus y ಅಂದ್ರೆ x ಮತ್ತೆ y, ಈಗ x1 x2 x3 x5 y1 y2 y3 y5. So x1 square x2 square x3 square x4 square x5 square. So that will gives you summation x square. Summation y square ಗೆ y1 square plus y2 square plus y3 square plus y4 square plus y5 square. ಇದೇ summation x bar ಮತ್ತೆ y bar ಗೆ no problem, ಅದರ mean plus x bar mean plus y bar, ಅದರ mean ಅನ್ನ add ಮಾಡಿ arithmetic mean ತಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. So that is the average of both the means, x bar plus y bar divided by 2. ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ equal data set ಇದೆ, nx is equal to 5, ny is equal to 5 ಇದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ x bar plus y bar divided by 2 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ nx into x bar ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಈ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, nx into combined mean equal to nx into x bar plus ny into y bar divided by nx plus ny. ಇಲ್ಲಿ luckily nx is 5, ny is 5, so 5x bar plus 5y bar divided by 5 plus 5 10. So you can take 5 outside, 5 ಹೊರಗೆ ತೆಗೆದಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, 5 divided by 10 becomes 2. So ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ x bar plus y bar divided by 2 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. So let us find out summation x square and summation y square from the given this data Vx and Vy. See, Vx is nothing but sigma x whole square, so standard deviation x whole square. So according to the formula we know that it is summation x square divided by n minus summation x by n whole square. So what is summation x square? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Vx is equal to 4 ಇದೆ, summation square we have to find out, n ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, that is 5 minus summation x by n ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, but this is nothing but your x bar, so you can substitute the value 2 here, so it is 2 square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So when you simplify this, this is 4 is equal to summation x square divided by 5 minus 4. So if you simplify this, it is 4 plus 4 is equal to summation x square divided by 5. Otherwise, this is 8 into 5. So this is 8 into 5 is equal to summation x square. So that is equal to 40 equal to summation x square. Summation x square siktu. Now for the summation y square, again we will use the same method. So Vy is equal to 5. So Vy is equal to 5. So we use Vy is equal to summation y square divided by n minus y bar whole square. We directly apply the formula. So this is 5 is equal to summation y square divided by 5 minus y bar. Y bar is nothing but 2 and 4. So 4 is the mean minus 4 whole square. So it is 5 plus minus 4 square 16 is equal to summation y square by 5. So this is 21 into 5. 21 into 5 will be 105 is equal to summation y square. Okay. 21 is equal to summation y square by 5. So 105 is the summation y square. Now let us apply the formula. So according to that, Vx plus y is equal to summation x square plus summation y square divided by nx plus ny minus ide adannu matte calculate madona. So it is 40 plus 105 divided by 5 plus 5, that is 10 minus illi x bar plus y bar divided by 2 whole square. So x bar is 2 plus 4 divided by 2 whole square. This is 150 agutte, sorry, 145 divided by 10. So 145 divided by 10, 14.5. Correct? 14.5 minus 6 by 2. 6 by 2 will be 3. 3 square will be 9. So this is equal to 5.5 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So let us check the answer. 5.5 ಯಾವುದು 0.5 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. So 5.5 ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಇವಾಗ? So let us check the data. 5.5 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is 11 divided by 2. So 11 divided by 2 is the correct answer. Yes, option B is your right answer. 5.5. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು 145 divided by 10 minus 6 by 2 whole square. So 14.5 direct 0 divided by 10, then minus 3 square, that is 9. Okay, let's go for the next question. So that is, if x1, x2, x3 so on up to xn are n observations such that summation xi square is equal to 400 and summation xi equals to 80, then possible value of n is, see, possible values of n actually. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಗೆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಯಾವ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು? 12 ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, 9 ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, 15 ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, 18 ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವ್ದಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Now if you observe the summation xi square is given, summation xi is given, it is connected. ಹೇಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? ನಾವು xi ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಮೇಷನ್ x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಮೇಷನ್ x ಅನ್ನ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನೋಡುವಂತದ್ದು ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ. So we can consider variance, and variance is actually standard deviation square. Standard deviation square will always greater than or equal to 0. ಯಾಕೆ? ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ನಂಬರ್ either it will be a 0 or a positive quantity ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. So sigma square should be greater than or equal to 0. Therefore your V should be greater than or equal to 0. Now what is the formula for V? Variance. Variance in the formula ಗೊತ್ತು. Variance is equal to, ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಚಿರಪರಿಚಿತ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, summation x square divided by n minus summation x by n whole square. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? So formula apply ಮಾಡೋಣ. So you will get summation x square divided by n minus summation x divided by n whole square should be greater than or equal to 0. Summation x square ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, it is 400 divided by n minus what is summation x? 80 divided by n, but ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು whole square ಇದೆ, greater than or equal to 0. Let us continue here only. So as for this ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇವಾಗ 400 by n should be greater than or equal to, you take this quantity to the other side, 80 square, so that is 6400 divided by n square. N cannot be a negative number, we know that n is greater than 0, equal to 0 na agbodu, okay, but illi greater than or equal to 0, n is greater than 0, n less than 0, sorry, n equal to 0 adre definitely divided by n is not at all possible. N cannot be negative as you are considering n observations, negative observation now consider madodilla, so hagagi you can divide by what? Divide by n. So n divide by n, n and n square is n cancel aitu. So 400 greater than or equal to 6400 divided by n. Now you rearrange this. So while rearranging, you see that n greater than or equal to 6400 divided by 400. So 0, hundreds get cancelled, 4 and 64. So 4 16s are 64. 64. So n is greater than or equal to 16 ಆಗಬೇಕು. n equal to 16 is also possible. n equals to 16 ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ 16 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, 16 416 125 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 16 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 16 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 into 20 5 square, yes. So 25 and 25, so it will be 0. When n equal to 16, this variance will be 0. Now n is greater than or equal to 16. So 16 ಇಲ್ಲ, 15 ಇದೆ, 9 ಇದೆ, 12. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 15 ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, because n should be greater than or equal to 16. 9 ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, 12 ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಫೈನಲಿ c is equal to 18 is the possible value. So that is the only possible value in the given list. 17 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 19 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 21 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು n equal to 18. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ randomly substitute some value so that it is equal to 0. ಆ 0 ಆದಾಗ n equal to 16 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಥವಾ 16 ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, but method will be the same, only the inequality you have to consider. So the next problem, one mapping is selected random from all the mappings of the set A is equal to, the probability of the mapping selected 1 1 is, okay. Now ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು 7th ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಏನು, ಅಥವಾ ಸಂಭವನೀಯತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್: probability of an event E is number of favorable cases favorable to E divided by total possibility. ಇಡೀ probability ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ total possibility find out ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟೇ. total possibility, so number of favorable to the outcomes to E divided by the total outcomes. possibility ಅನ್ನೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬದಲು ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ total outcomes ಅಂತಾನೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ, because number of sample space ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸುಲಭ. So let us consider it as total outcome, ಅಥವಾ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಈ ತರಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ: P of E is equal to n of E divided by n of S. What is S? S is the sample space or the collection of all possible outcomes. For example, ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ what are the possible outcomes? H and T. So what is the n of S? S ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ n of s will be equal to 2. So probability of head ಒಂದೇ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. So 1 divided by 2. So we know that ನಾವು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 50% of the chances are there. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ 50 divided by 100, 50%, 50%. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೇನಾಯ್ತು 50 divided by 100. Otherwise half of the chances. Correct? ಅದರ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಎರಡು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ HH, HT, TH or TT. So there are 4 possibilities. So n of s is equal to ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 4. ನಾವಿವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕೇಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಗೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ 2 heads. 2 heads ಇರುವಂತ ಕೇಸ್ ಒಂದೇ ಇರೋದು, 1 favorable case out of ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೇಸ್ 4 cases. So it will be, the probability will be 1 by 4, 25% chance ಇದೆ. Whereas if we consider at least one head, at least one head ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಹೆಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಓಕೆ ಗುಡ್, at least one head ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. at least one head, yes, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೆಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ TH ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಟೇಲ್ ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಹೆಡ್ ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ನೀವು ಎರಡು ಸರಿ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಎರಡು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೈಮಲ್ಟೇನಿಯಸ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ HH ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ H ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ T, ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ T ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ H, ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡು TT, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ 4 ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಹೆಡ್ ಬರೋ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೇಸ್ ಇದೆ? ಒಂದು ಕೇಸ್, ಎರಡು ಕೇಸ್, ಮೂರು ಕೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 3 divided by 4 ಅಥವಾ 75% of the chance you will be getting one head. So this is the basic understanding of the probability. Number of favorable cases, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫೇವರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಇದೆ, divided by the total outcome. Now let us consider this problem. One mapping or the function selected at random from the mapping of the set 1, 2, 3 to n. So let us consider 1, 2, 3 so on up to n ಇದೆ. ಇದು set A to set A itself into itself. So 1, 2, 3 so on up to n. How many mappings are there from set A to set A itself? See, this one can map have how many options? N options. 2 can have n options. So each element can have how many options? N options. So n into n into n into n. So it will be n into n how many times? N times. So you are going to get n to the power n total functions or the mappings. Total mappings. How many mappings are there? N to the power n total mappings are there. So denominator ಅಲ್ಲಿ n to the power n ಅಂತೂ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ n to the power n ಇದೆ. Now how many 1 mapping are there? 1, 2, 3 so on up to n. Here also you have 1, 2, 3 so on up to n. Now you see that 1 is mapped to 2, then definitely 2 cannot map to 2 because the function is 1 to 1. Since function is 1 to 1, ಈ ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಇಮೇಜ್, ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಮೇಜ್, ಪ್ರೀ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು? 1 ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಎರಡು ಪ್ರೀ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಂತ ಯಾವುದೇ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ವೇರ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ 1 1 ಗೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು, 1 1 n ಗೂ ಸಹ ಹೋಯ್ತು, 2 ಸಹ 1 ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ 1 to many possibilities are there. ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೀ ಇಮೇಜಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು, n to the power n, n into n into n. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್? n ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸೇ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್, n ಅನ್ನೇ ತಗೊಂಡಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Now 2 is decided to take 3, but it is selected this 3 from where? From the remaining n minus 1 option, because 1 ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಸೊ 2 1 ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, since the function is 1 1. So it will select the next option from the next remaining options, that is n minus 1 options. Now when it comes for 3, 1 and 3 are already gone. So it has to select one element from the remaining how many elements? n minus 2 elements. So on last one element ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್. So this is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 so on up to 1. And you know this notation. What is this is called? This is called n factorial. So this is n factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into so on up to 1. See how many 1 1 mappings? That is, you have n factorial 1 1 mappings. Correct? N factorial out of how many mappings? out of n to the power n mappings. So what is the probability of 1-1 mapping? Favorable cases, favorable divided by total. How many favorable cases are there? N factorial 1-1 mappings divided by what are the total mappings? N to the power n. So probability of 1-1 function is n factorial divided by n to the power n. Okay, we will move to the option numbers. N factorial divided by n to the power n. So in the previous problem, so n factorial divided by n to the power n is the answer. So option number B. Now let us move to the next one, ninth problem. Two dice are thrown simultaneously. The probability of obtaining a total score of 5 is. See, when two dice are thrown simultaneously, your sample space will be of this nature: 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, etc. up to 1 6. Next 2 1. So 1 is on the first die. Sorry, 2 is on the first die. 1 is on the second die. Both 2. And first die shows 2, second die shows 3, etc. up to 2 6. If you proceed like this, first die will show 6, second die will show 1, etc. up to 6 6. From the basic principle of counting, you can easily see that this is first row contains 6 elements, second row contains 6 elements. How many such rows are there? 6 rows are there. So total outcomes n of s is equal to actually 36. So there are 36 outcomes are there, possible outcomes. Now, in that, you have to consider total score of 5. How will you get the total score of 5? So let us consider event A as the total score 5. What are the possibility? A can have which element? If A has first die shows 1, then second die should show 4. Reason? Sum should be equal to what? 5. So 1, 4. Now, if the first die shows 2, ಎರಡು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೈ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೈ ಏನು ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು? 3 ತೋರಿಸಲೇಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೈ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಬಂತು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೈ ಏನು ಶೋಸ್ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು? 2. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೈ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 1. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? 5 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೈ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 2 3 4 5 6 ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೈ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಶೋ 5. ಸೊ ಯುವರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟೆಡ್. So you have got 1 4 2 3 3 2 4 1. So how many elements are there in A? A have first element, second element, third element, fourth element. So n of A is equal to 4. Therefore probability of getting total score is equal to 5 is enaitu probability of getting total 5 is equal to n of getting 5 divided by total elements. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? n of getting 5, there are only 4 possibility. They are 1 4 2 3 3 2 and 4 1. Out of total element ಎಷ್ಟು? 4 by 36. So it is it can be simplified. 4 1s are 4 9s are. So it is 1 by 9. I think answer will be in the 4 by 36, 1 by 9. Yes, it is 1 by 9 and it is option A. Option A ಅಲ್ಲಿ direct 1 by 9 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 1 by 18 ಅಲ್ಲ, 1 by 36 ಅಲ್ಲ, 1 by 12 ಅಲ್ಲ. This is one of the easiest problem which is asked in the previously KCT problem ಆಗಿತ್ತು. Now let's go for the 10th question. 3 of the 6 vertices of a rectangular hexagon chosen at random. So first ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ rectangular ಹೆಕ್ಸಾಗಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಂದು ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್ ಎರರ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹೆಕ್ಸಾಗಾನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹೆಕ್ಸಾಗಾನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್, ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್, ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಸೊ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹೆಕ್ಸಾಗಾನ್ ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಕ್ಸಾಗಾನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೈಡು? 6 ಸೈಡ್. So this is your regular hexagon. A, B, C, D, E, F. So you can see that there are 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides are there. So interior angles are equal agiruvantaha idide regular hexagon. So please correct it. It's not rectangular hexagon. It's a regular hexagon. The probability that triangle with these vertices. So ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಮೂರು ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. For example, AFE ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ AFE forms this rectangle, I mean triangle, correct? So the probability, the triangle with these vertices. So ನಾನೀಗ ACE ತಗೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ACE ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ACE ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ you can see that A ಇದು AFE, ACE, ACE. It's a triangle, correct? ಇಲ್ಲಿ F ಮತ್ತೆ B ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ D ನು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. We are missing those. But if you see that, okay, with these vertices equilateral, the probability the triangle with these vertices is equilateral. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, AC is an equilateral. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು equilateral ಅಲ್ಲ. Equilateral means all three sides should be equal, all the interior angles will be 60 degree. So ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ACE ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ F B D ಅನ್ನು ತಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು equilateral triangle ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? So there are two equilateral triangles. So how many equilateral triangles are there? Only two equilateral. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಟೂ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 3 ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಎ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಸೊ 2 equilateral triangles ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದಟ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ AFE ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ABC ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ AEB ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ACD ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ FCE ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So there are many possibilities. How many such triangles are possible? Out of, say, you are selecting 3 of how many vertices? 6 vertices. So 3 vertices out of 6 vertices. We'll move to the next page. 3 vertices out of 6 vertices. How to choose? ಹೇಗೆ select ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? 3 vertices of 6 vertices can be chosen. First year important in particular topic ಗೆ can be chosen in 6 objects in the 3 objects. ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ chocolates ಇರಲಿ, ಕಾರ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿ. ಸೊ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ 6 ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ 3. ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ 6 vertices, 3 vertices in 6C 3 ways. So you are selecting 3 vertices out of 6 vertices in the 6C 3 ways. So ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ 3 vertices ತಗೊಂಡು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಆಟೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್? It is nothing but forms a triangle. So 6C3 is equal to, let us calculate 6C3. What is that? 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial, that we will leave because 6C3. So first 3 objects. Then after that 3 factorial. So that is 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 factorial is 6. It's actually 3 into 2 into 1. 6 cancels. So 6C3 is equal to 20. ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತರ ಕಲ್ತಿರಬಹುದು. 6C3 is equal to 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial. ಇದು ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ, because 6 minus 3 is also 6 factorial is 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 6 minus 3 factorial is 3 factorial into 3 factorial. So 3 factorial cancel. So usually ನಾವು 6C3 ಅಥವಾ NCR ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ R ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೀತೇವೆ. 6 into 5 into 4, 3 objects ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀತೇವೆ, divided by that 3 factorial. Okay, so same answer, 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 factorial. 3 factorial get cancel. So 6C3 is nothing but 20. So ಎಷ್ಟು triangles ಇದೆ? Total 20 triangles. from given 6 vertices. Now question comes, ಎಷ್ಟು equilateral ಹಿಂದೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ 2 equilateral out of 20. Therefore what's the probability? Probability is equal to 2 favorable out of 20. 2 by 20 is the correct answer. So 2 by 20, 1 by 20 is there. Okay, 2 and 20 you can cancel 2, so it becomes 1 divided by 10. So correct answer is option C, 1 by 10. So how many equilaterals or probability of getting that equilateral triangle is 1 by 10. Okay, let's move to the previous number. Tenth problem, yes, 3 vertices. Then the 11th one, yes, if 3 squares are chosen on a chessboard, the chance that they should be in diagonal line is. Okay, so let us draw a chessboard first. So when you draw a chessboard, how many rows are there? So let us understand the dimensions of the chessboard. It has got 8 rows. And it has got 8 columns. So if I number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and usually it is A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you see that in this chessboard, so diagonally, if you choose, let us choose it anyway. So this is like, this is one diagonal. You see this. This is one diagonal. So in this diagonal, this is all the dark squared one. Okay. So if you dark, light, dark, then light, dark, light, dark. Okay. So dark squared diagonal is there. Let us consider this only the dark squared ones. So let us consider the dark squared diagonal first. And you see that, let us consider this sub-diagonal one. Okay. So if you have taken, let us say this one, this square, this square, and this square. Now all these 3 squares are lying on a diagonal. Yes or no? Yes. But if you consider this one, and this one, they are not on the diagonal. So diagonal means it's in the diagonal. So whatever the diagonal. So this is also another possible diagonal. Now let's consider on the first case. So here, how many options are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So out of 6, 3 are chosen. So we know that already it can be done in how many ways? 6C, 3 ways. Now if you consider this major one, very long diagonal, long black diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 8, you have to choose 3. So if you choose any 3, so that will be lying on a diagonal. Now, again, one more is there. And this is one possibility. So let us consider all the black diagonals. Now you see that if you consider you have to choose the 3 squares. In this first diagonal, you will not get the 3 squares. So this is neglected. Yes, here it is one possibility is there. Here another possibility is there. And here is also a possibility is there of getting 3 squares. Here is also a possibility of getting 3 squares is there. And I think I missed here. Yeah, this is also there. So this is also there. But this is not possible. So in this one, you choose any one of these ones. So you will be getting 3 squares out of it. So first one has got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to select 3. Then what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from 6 you have to select 3. Then you have to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From 8 you have to select 3. Then what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From 6 you have to select again 6, 3. From the next one, from 4 you have to select 4C, 3. So you have to select 3 squares from any one of these, either from this one or this one or this one, or then it will be in the diagonal case. Now this is only for what? Black. Now for the white diagonal, so that is in this way. So there is another one more diagonal is there. For white is also the same case. It is symmetric. So it is also having 4C3 plus 6C3 plus 8C3 plus 6C3 plus 4C3. So how many squares are there? 3 squares on a diagonal. On diagonal. Possibility. What are they? They are 4C3 black plus white. So it is 4C3 plus 4C3 plus 4C3 plus 4C3. So how many 4C3s are there? 4 into 4C3 plus 6C3, 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 6C3. So that is again 4 times 6C3 plus 8C3 plus 8C3. That is 2 into 8C3 possibilities are there. So that is 4 into 4C3. It is actually 4 divided by 3 factorial. 4 into 4 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 1 factorial. So that is 4C3 is 4 divided by 1 I will write, plus 4 into 6C3, that is 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 factorial. So 6 minus 3, 3 factorial. Again it is 6, 6 get cancelled, 20, we know that, plus 2 into 8C3, so 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 3 factorial. Again 6, 6 get cancels. So it is 4 into 1. So that is 4 into 4, 16, plus 4 into 20, that is 80, plus 2 into 8 into 7, 56 into 2. 56 into 2 will be 112. 112. So that is equal to 192, 192, 202, 208, 96, 96, 208 it will be. 28, 19, 10, 0, 1, 2. So 208. So there are 208 possibilities, out of which 3 square chosen are on the diagonal, either on the black or on the white. Out of how many such possibilities that we have? So there are 64 squares. How many squares are there in chess? 64 chessboard. 64 squares in a chessboard. How many ways you can select 3 squares? 3 squares can be selected. In 64C3 ways. For total number of ways is equal to 64C3, that is 64 into 63 into 62 divided by 61 factorial and 3 factorial, that is equal to 6. That is, you can like 3 into 2 into 1 directly you can write. So 3 21s are, then 2 31s. So 64 into 21 into 31. So this is turns to be, let us keep it as it is, I think it's better. So that is 8 into 8 into 21 into 31. Therefore, the required probability is equal to, how many cases we got? 208. So 208 favorable cases divided by 208 divided by total number of cases, that is 8 into 8 into 21, 7 into 3 into 31. So 7 we can divide by 4 actually. So 4, 5, 52, 4 2s turns to be 26, then 8, 2 4s are 13. So that is actually 13 divided by 4 into 7, 21. So this is 21. 21 to 31. 63. 651. 13 into 651. So 64, 63, and 62. 4. 4C3. So the answer coming is not matching with any of these answers. I will clarify this later, because these options are not at all matching with any of the answers which you are obtaining. Okay, so it is actually 13 divided by 2604, and 2604 is not at all divisible by 13. So 13 divided by 2604 is the answer. So if we have missed anything, have we missed anything here? So 1 4 6. If 3 squares are chosen on a chessboard, chance that they should be lie on a diagonal. So out of this 4, you are selected. Okay. So while choosing this diagonal, we have taken only the black, but there are also white ones are there, correct? So you can see that there are white diagonals also there possible in the same structure. So what I missed is here, after this 2 black, there are 3 white squares also there. So this is not only 4C3, it is actually 3C3 plus 4C3 plus 5C3 plus 6C3 plus 7C3 plus 8C3 plus 7C3 plus etc. So let us reconsider it. So what happens here is, so in the square, if you consider this is the 8 one, next one will be the 7, it is with the white. If 8 is the black, 7 will be with the white, and 6 will be with the black, 5 will be with the white. So it will be basically, and 2 will be with the black and 3 will be with the white. So you can see that 2 with the black and 3 will be with the white. So basically it is like 3C3 plus 4C3 plus 5C3 plus 6C3 plus 7C3 plus 8C3 plus again 7C3 etc. 6C3 etc. comes to last to 3C3. So that way you will be having 3C3 1. This is for the black principal diagonal. If you consider for the white principal diagonal, also same thing. So it is black plus white. which is 2 times of. So everything will be doubled. So this is equal to 2 times of 23C3 plus 24C3 plus 25C3 plus 26C3 plus 27C3 plus not 283. 8 is only the single one, correct? So it is 8C3. So this actually 2 into 3C3 is 1, 2 into 4 plus 2 into 5C3 is same as 10, 2 into 20 plus 2 into 7C3 will be 7 into 6 into 5, so that is 35 plus 8C3 is coming to be 8 into 7, so that is 56. That's 6, yes, 56. So this turns to be 2 times of 2 plus 8 plus 20 plus 40 plus 70 plus 56. So 10, 30, 70, 140, 196. So 2 into 196. So that is 196 is actually, so you can simplify this, but this is the favorable cases. Total cases, how much we got? Okay. Total cases is 64C3. So 2 into 196 divided by 64C3 is the probability. So that is 2 into 196 divided by 64 into 63 into 62 divided by 6 factorial. Sorry, not 6 factorial, 3 factorial. It is 3 factorial. So that's equal to 6. So this is equal to 3 factorial. If you divide by 6, 2 into 196 divided by 3 factorial goes to the numerator. So that is 6 divided by 64 into 63 into 62. So let us come back. So in this one, let us use so this is like we got now, pardon me, 2 into 196 into 6, 2 into 196 into 6 divided by 64 into 63 into 62. So that is 2 3s are 31s. So this is 196 and 71. 31 cannot be divisible. Then 6 and 64, 2 3s are. This is 32 times. 3 and this is 21 times. So 21 and 196, 7 is there. 756, 7, yeah. 7 3s are 7 to 14, 5, 28. So yes, 28 times. 3 and 28. Okay, 28, it can be 2 times 14. 7 4s it will be. That is better, I think. 14. So 2 7s are 2 8s are. So it is like now 7 divided by 8 into 3 into 31. So that is 7 divided by 24 into 31. So that is 7 divided by 24, 72, 72 into 2, 74. 7 divided by 744. So 7 by 744 is the right answer. Students, the mistake which I have committed here is while computing the diagonal, I considered initially only the black ones. Actually, black one followed by the white one, then followed by the black one. So it means you actually, as I shown in the next calculation, it is actually 8C3 plus 7C3 plus 6C3 plus 5C3, 4C3, then 3C3. Then after that, two elements are there. So that cannot be considered. In the same way, below the diagonals also there. Same way, you can consider another diagonal, that is minor diagonal you can consider. So according to the principal as well as the minor diagonal, there are repeating. Actually, the black diagonal and the white diagonal. So black diagonal one set you will get, the same thing you will get for the white diagonal. So you have to considering it is 2 times. But internally they are again 3C3 is coming twice, 4C3 is coming twice, 5C3 is coming twice, etc. So when you arrange it, you will get this number 2 into 196. And further simplification, 64C3 is the total number of ways selecting a of 64 squares. Next problem is, so the next question is, a card is drawn from a well shuffled pack of playing cards. The probability that it is a heart of king is, see, in the playing cards, how many cards are there? In the playing cards, total 52 cards are there. Okay, out of which heart of king, how many kings are there? 4 kings are there. 4 kings, but one king will be of heart and one king will be of diamond and another king will be of club and another king will be of a spade. So you have 4 kings, out of which only one is king of heart. So the probability is 1 king of heart out of 52 cards. So that is answer is 1 divided by 52. It's a direct question, so you can easily answer that it is 1 by 52. Observe that it is, if it is only probability that it is a king, no heart is there, only king, then it will be 4 divided by 52. So let's move to the next question. An urn contains 9 balls, of which 3 are red. 3 are red, 4 are blue, 4 are blue, and 2 are green. 2 are green. 3 balls are drawn at random without replacement from the urn. The probability that the 3 balls have different colors is, now see, when you draw the balls out of the urns, how many balls are there? 3, 4 and 2. So totally there are, out of 9 balls, how many balls are drawn? 3 balls are drawn. So it can be drawn. It can be done in how many ways? It can be done in 9C3. It is like drawing means selecting. So you are selecting 3 balls out of 9 balls in 9C3 ways. So that is actually 9 into 8 into 7 divided by 3 factorial, that is 6. Again 3 2s are, 3 3s are, 2 4s are. So that was 12 into 7. 12 into 7 will be 84. So that is 84 possible ways are there. So total 84 selection. But there is a condition. What is that? Condition is that 3 balls have different colors. So what is the possibility of the first one is red? There are 3 reds and you have to select 1 red from that, and it can be done in 3C1 ways. Now what about the blue? And out of 4 balls, blue balls, you have to select 1 and it can be done in 4C1 ways. And for the green, it is actually out of 2 balls, 1 ball, so 2C1 ways. Now we see that 3 balls have different colors. Now let us decompose this sentence into, out of which 1 is red and 1 is blue and 1 is green. See, when you consider a sentence, when you take a sentence with the and, it is nothing but the multiplication or the intersection happening. It is red and blue and green. So what happens here? Here you have to multiply 3C1 with 4C1 with the 2C1. So first one is blue, red, second one is blue, and the third one is green. First one is red, therefore the second one cannot be red because you want different colors. So what are the possibility? Possibility is 3C1 into 4C1 into 2C1. So that is actually 3 into 4 into 2, because C1 means 3C1 is 3 only, and C1. So you should know that NC1 is equal to N as well as NC N minus 1. Okay, so 3C1 is 3 only, so 3 into 4 into 2, so that is 12 into 2, so that is equal to 24. Therefore, required probability, required P, 24 out of how many? I think you got 84. Yes, correct. So out of 84, 24 out of 84. So this is it divisible by 4 or 6? I think it's divisible by 6. 6 4s are actually from the 12 also it is divisible, right? Yeah, 6 4s are 6 1 14s are. Then 2 divides 2 2s are 2 7s. So 2 by 7 is the answer I am getting. Let us check whether the option is there. Yes, option B, 2 by 7 is the correct answer. Now let's go for the 14th question. 3 numbers are chosen at 1 to 20. The probability that consecutive is, see, in the selected problems there are like 3 numbers, 3 squares, 3 vertices, etc. Quite again and again repeating 3 balls. Okay, because this 2 ones, selection of 2 is very easy. When you consider NC2, it is the formula n into n minus 1 divided by 2. But whereas for the NC3, you have to consider n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by 6. So that's why usually they are going above the 2 selection process in the entrance exam, because the computation complexity is bit higher. So ಅದನ್ನು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿ 3 ಅನ್ನು highest ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, 3 selections ಅನ್ನು. Okay, so 3 numbers are chosen at random from 1 to 20. What is the probability they are consecutive? 1 to 20 ಎಷ್ಟು numbers ಇದಾವೆ? 1 to 20, 1 2 3 up to 20. So total selection ಎಷ್ಟು? Total selection 20 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 out of 20 is nothing but 20C3. Let us compute this. 20C3, that is 20 into 19 into 18 divided by 3 factorial, that is 3 into 2 into 1. ಈಗ 4 factorial ಇದ್ರೆ 20 19 18 17 4 element divided by 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now let us divide 3 6 2 3 so this comes to be 20 into 19 into 3, so 60 into 19. 60 into 19 will be 20, that's 380. 380 into 3, so 380 into 3 will be 0 1140. Is it correct? 60, yes, 1140. So total selection is 1140. You are getting 1140. Now out of which they are consecutive. See, 1 2 3 are consecutive. What are the next possibility? 1 2 3. Next possibility is 2 3 4, they are consecutive. Next 3 4 5, etc. Till where you can go? 17 18 19. Yes, you can go here. Then after that 18 19 20 is possible. But next one, what is that? Next one is 19 20. You can't choose 21, it is not there, so this is not possible. So how many consecutive 3 numbers are there? That is 1 2 3 one case, 2 3 4 second case, 3 4 5 third case, 4 5 6 fourth case, 5 6 7 fifth case, etc. So if you see that 1, 2, 3 first case, 2, 3, 4 second case, 3, 4, 5 third case, so 18, 19, 20. So which case it will be? It will be the 18th, 18 possibilities, correct? 18 possibilities. So how many numbers are there? I mean, how many 3 consecutive numbers you can select? How many ways you can select it? It is 18 possibility ways. So what's the probability then? So probability is P is equal to 18 possibilities out of how many? Any 3 numbers you choose. That will be of total 1140. So it will be 140. Actually, it was better not to multiply. See, here it is, you got 20 into 19 into 3, right? So let us keep 20 into 19 into 3 as it is. It is 20 into 19 into 3 out of 18. It is 6, 2, 10. So it is actually 3 divided by 190 you are getting. So let us check the answer. 3 divided by 190. Option C is the correct answer. Sometimes it is better to keep the numbers as it is, not simplifying. So you can cancel it out in the later stages, especially in the probability. Okay, 3 divided by 190. Now 15 question. Out of 15%, 10 can speak Hindi, 8 can speak English. 2 persons are chosen at random. Then the probability 1 person speaks Hindi only and the other speaks both Hindi and English. This is a basically Venn diagram problem. So whenever you see such problems, out of 15 persons, 10 speaks Hindi. So let us say H and E for English. So Hindi, English, and this is H intersection E common. So 15%, 10 speak Hindi, 8 can speak English, and total 10 plus 8, how much it is? It is 18. That means 3 extra, only 15 are there, only 15 people, 18, 3 extra. So from where this 3 extra came? 3 extra came because they have counted twice. They are counted both in Hindi as well as in English. Now 3 are in both Hindi and English. Then what is the remaining count? 10 speak Hindi. So 3 already in there. So remaining 7 here. And here it is 8 can speak in English. So in English already 3 are there. So how many remaining? 5. So you can see that 8 for them English, right? So 8 for English and 7 plus 3, 10 for Hindi. Now Hindi only. How many speak only Hindi? It is 7 people. And others speak both Hindi and English. How many are there? 3. So 3 speak. So you have to select 2 person out of how many? 2 person out of 15. It is total ways is 15C to total ways. So that is total 15C 2 ways. Now if you consider only Hindi, sorry, only Hindi person, Hindi speaking, out of how many? You can't take whole 10. 10 cannot be taken because only Hindi. That means he should not speak English. ಅವ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾತಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಬರೀ ಹಿಂದಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡುವಂತವನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ 3 ಜನ ಹಿಂದಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಎರಡು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಉಳಿದವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ? 7 ಜನ. ಸೊ 7 ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬನನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, 7C1 ಅಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? another one speaks both. ಎರಡು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? 3 ಜನ. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ವೇಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ವೇಸ್ is equal to 7C1 into 3C1. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ, C1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್, 7 into 3 ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 15C 2 ways. So probability is equal to 7 into 3 divided by total ways, 15C 2 ways. So that is 7 into 3 divided by 15 into 14 divided by 2 factorial, that is 2 into 1. So this is 2 sevens are 7 sevens are cancels. 3 ones are 3 5s are. So 2 will go to the numerator, then 2 sevens are 14, 14, 14 get cancels, 3 and 15. So this is actually 1 divided by 5 is the correct answer. Now let's check the option. Option C, 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is the correct answer you are getting. For a party, 8 guests are invited by a husband and his wife. They sit for a dinner around a round table. So they are sitting around a round table. The probability the husband and his wife sit together is, in the round probability, you have to remember one thing. So n objects in round table can be arranged in n minus 1 factorial ways. Basically n factorial, but n factorial divided by n, because 1, 2, 3, so on up to n is there. Now you rotate the table. 2 is left of 2 is 1, right of 2 is 3. When you rotate the seating arrangement, the same thing will pattern 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n. No changes. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to n. Now again, you can see that to the left and right, 2, 3 are there. So there is no change. They are in the same order. So that is called as a cyclic permutation. So when the cyclic permutation is there, it is not n factorial, it is n factorial divided by n. Therefore, if they have to arrange n objects in a circular manner, it can be done in n minus 1 factorial ways. So here, 8 guests are invited plus 2 husband and 2 people, that are husband and wife. There are how many objects? There are 10. So 10 people around a table, round table, can be done, can sit, can sit in 10 minus 1 factorial ways. That is total 9 factorial ways. Now condition is there. The probability that husband and his wife sit together. Now you see this in this table, husband and wife, H and W, they are together one pair, and the remaining guests 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guests. So these two are together always. Okay. So how many ways, how many objects are there? 1, 2, 3, 8, 9 objects, and it can be done in 9 minus 1 factorial ways. Correct? 9 minus 1 factorial, that is 8 factorial ways. But there is a twist. Is it necessary that H and W, husband and wife, then 1 or whatever the number, or can't it be W and H? Can't it be W and H? So W and H is also possible, right? So 8 factorial ways when H and W case, H and W, 8 factorial ways, W and H, again 8 factorial ways. So how many internal arrangements for the husband and wife? There are 2 internal arrangements. Therefore, 2 into 8 factorial ways, H and W can sit together. Therefore, probability is 2 into 8 factorial divided by total number. So that is 9 factorial, which is equal to 2 into 8 factorial divided by 9 factorial is 9 into 8 factorial. 8 factorial, 8 factorial cancels. So this is equal to 2 by 9. So answer is B, 2 by 9. Okay. So my 2 hours. One second. Question. Okay, for the next question, if 3 natural numbers from 1 to 100, again you see that 3 natural numbers, okay, are selected randomly. How many ways we can select 3 natural numbers from 1 to 100? It is 100C3 ways. So total 100C3 ways. Let us come to that later. Probability that all are divisible by both 2 and 3. A number is divisible by 2 and 3, then it is divisible by 6. So first number will be favorable numbers. Favorable equal to, first one will be 6, next one will be 12, next one will be 18, etc. So till where you can go? 16, 6, 8, 12. I think 96. Yes, 96. 99 is divisible by 3, but 99 is not divisible by 2. 97, 98, 98, 9 and 8. No, it is not possible. So 96 is the last one. So how many numbers are there? If you see, observe correctly, this is the first number, this is the second number, this is the third number, so after. This is the 16 number, because 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 6 6 6 12, 6 6 16 ಸೊ 16 ನಂಬರ್ಗಳಿದಾವೆ ಫೇವರಬಲ್ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. 16 ನಂಬರ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿಗೆ? 100C3. ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇಟ್. 16 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 100 into 99 into 98 divided by 3 factorial. So that is 3 into 2 into 1. So 3, 33, 2, 50, 4, 2 8s 49, 2 4s 25 times. It's better to keep it as a 50 only. Okay. So definitely ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, because reason is 105, 33, 35 is very small number. 4 divided by 25 into 33 into 49. But this is also a quite large number. 25 into 50, 1250. Did I miss something? Yes. All are divisible by both 2 and 3. So this is not 16. It is 16C3 divided by 100C3. So what I missed is, it is not 3 numbers are selected. 3 numbers are selected. Three numbers are selected from the 16 numbers. So that is done in 16C3 divided by 100C3. So this is actually 16 into 15 into 14 divided by 3 into 2 into 1 whole divided by 100 into 99 into 98 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. So 3 into 2 into 1, 3 into 2 into 1 get cancels. 100, 5, 20, 5 3s. This is 14. 4 4s, 4 5s. Then 4 and 98 is not possible. 2s, this is 49. Now this is a 5 is remaining. 49 is remaining. 3, 33. So okay, it is 7 2s, 7 7s. So this is 2 into 2, 4 divided by 5 into 33 into 7. So 5 is 35 into 33. So this will be 4 divided by 35 into 33. Pardon, this is 35. 35 3s are 105. So 5, 10. 105 plus 10, 1, 1, 5, 5 divided by 4. So the answer is 4 divided by 1155. Okay, so this is the answer you are getting. I made a small error. See, 3 natural numbers from 1 to 100 select. All 3 are divisible by both 2 and 3. So all are. So we have to consider 3 numbers from these 16 numbers out of 100 C3 selection. Okay. Out of 50 tickets, number 00010249, one ticket is drawn randomly. The probability of the ticket having the product of digits is 7, given that sum of the digits is 8. One thing is sure, 17 is the possibility. Why? Because 17 ರಲ್ಲಿ product of the digits 1 into 7, 7 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, add ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 8 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ sum of the digits given that, so this is base theorem or the conditional probability condition, not base theorem, conditional probability condition. Already they have given sum of the digits is 8. ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ possibility? 0 8 ಬರ್ಬೋದು, because 0 0 ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ 49, 17, 26, 35, 44 ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು. So this is sum is 8, correct? Sum is 8. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ the probability ticket is having the product of the digit is 7. ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಒಂದು ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್. ಇದನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಬ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ. ಇದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ 1 2 3 4 5 ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 5 ಓನ್ಲಿ 1 ಇಸ್ ಡಿವಿಸಿಬಲ್. ಸೊ 1 ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 5. ಇದು ಇನ್ನೂ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಎ ಪಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಆನ್ ಬಿ, ಬಿ ಈಸ್ given enta sum of the digits 8, sum of digit 8. What is a? A is product of digits, product of digit 7. So product of digit 7 given that it is 8. So what is A intersection B? A intersection B is only one element, 17, correct? So this is n of A intersection B divided by n of B. n of B ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Given sum of digit 8. Sum of digit 8 ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? This is nothing but your set to be 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. ಸರಿಯಾ? So this is divided by out of 5. A intersection B ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಯಾವುದು? Product of the digits is product of the digits is 7 as well as sum of the digits 8. ಯಾವುದಿದೆ? 17, only number. So 1 divided by 5. So this is the required probability. A and B are two events such that P of A not equal to 0, P of B on A. If A is a subset of B, A intersection B is equal to 5. ಯಾವುದಿರುತ್ತೆ? P of B on A. So what is P of B on A? Formula says that it is P of B intersection A divided by P of A. Athava you can take n of B intersection A divided by n of A. Now first condition, A is a subset of B, implies what is A intersection B? It is A only. So case of P of B on A, what happens? P of B on A is equal to n of B intersection A divided by n of A. That is same as n of A by n of A, which is equal to 1. In the second condition, A intersection B is equal to 5. You can easily guess the answer. P of B on A is n of 5 divided by n of A. It is equal to 0. So option is 1 and 0. That is option D. Definitely you can use the shortcut here. A intersection B is 5 means 0 0. So these two are not the possible. This is 0. A is a subset of B. A intersection B, A did not, so that is equal to 1. So that way also you can argue the answer. Now question number 20, pardon me. Question number 20. A and B are independent events. Events A and B are independent. P of A dash 2 by 3, P of B dash 2 by 7, then P of A intersection B is equal to. P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B. Now what is P of A? Why? Because independent. So A and B are independent events. Because of that, P of A into P of B. Now how to get the P of A? P of A dash is given, that is 2 by 3. So what is P of A? It is 1 minus P of A dash. This is for P of A. What is for P of B? It is 1 minus P of B dash. Now substitute, that's it. 1 minus 2 by 3 into 1 minus 2 by 7. If you simplify it, is 3 minus 2, that is 1 by 3 into 7 minus 2, 5 by 7. So that is 5 divided by 21. So answer is B, 5 by 21. P of A and P of A dash are related by, you know this property, I think, P of A plus P of A dash equal to 1. Or I can write, my A is not at all good. So P of B plus P of B dash equal to 1. So what is P of B? 1 minus P of B dash. Same way, P of B dash is 1 minus P of B. Okay. So let's go for the next problem, 21. If 4 persons independently solve a certain problem correctly with the probabilities 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 1 by 4, then the probability that the problem is solved by at least one of them. See, problem solved by at least one is same as 1 minus problem not solved. Now, they are trying to solve this problem independently. Correct? They will solve correctly with the probabilities 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 1 by 4. So, one correct, or we can use the symbol correct and wrong. What's the correct? Correct is 1 by 2. So, wrong will be also 1 by 2. Correct 3 by 4. Wrong will be 1 by 4. Correct 1 by 4. So, wrong will be 3 by 4. Correct 1 by 8. So, wrong will be 7 by 8. So, problem not solved means everyone, A got wrong, B got wrong, C got wrong, and D got wrong. So, their intersection, A got wrong, B got wrong, and C got wrong, all of them went wrong. So, this is same as, since A, B, C, D are trying independently, let us say A, B, C, D are the person solving this problem. So, this 1 minus P of A wrong into P of B wrong into P of C wrong into P of D wrong. So what is this? 1 minus. What is P of A wrong? 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 into 3 by 4 into 7 by 8. They are all powers of 2. 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. So this is actually 2, 2, 3, 2 power 8. 2 power 8 will be 256. It is there. So it is actually 1 minus 21 divided by 256. So for 256, 21 should be shy. So that is actually 235. So this is actually 235 divided by 256. So this is the correct answer. 235 divided by 256. So if you go for at least one of them solves with this 4 conditions, very tricky. 2 conditions, okay, P of A union B you have to solve. P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B is the formula. For 3 it will be P of A plus P of B plus P of C minus P of A intersection B minus P of B intersection C minus P of C intersection A plus P of A intersection B intersection C, etc. For 4 it will be quite lengthy. So whenever you see that solved correctly by at least one, you go for the negation, that is 1 minus none of them solved. You will get the correct answer. Now let's go for the next problem. X and Y are 2 events such that X on Y is 1 by 2, P of Y on X is 1 by 3, and P of X intersection Y is 1 by 6. Immediately you will note that 1 by 2 and 1 by 3, the product is 1 by 6. Therefore, X and Y are may be independent. Okay, may be independent. But which of the following is correct? X and Y are independent is correct. But we have to check whether X union Y is equal to 5 by 6 is possible. See, they have given here P of X on Y is missing. Okay, so P of X on Y What is P of x on y? P of x intersection y divided by P of y. So P of x on y is 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 6 divided by P of y. So which implies P of y is equal to 1 by 6 divided by 1 by 2. So that's equal to 1 by 3. So P of y equal to 1 by 3. Same way, similarly, you can calculate P of x, which is equal to 1 by 6 divided, because x intersection y divided by P of y on x. P of y on x, that is 1 by 3. So that is equal to 2. So that is 1 by 2. So P of y is 1 by 3. P of x is 1 by 2. Their product, you see that x intersection y 1 by 6. Therefore, they are independent is correct. Now let us check whether P of x union y is possible. It is P of x plus P of y minus P of x intersection y. What is P of x? We got it as 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6. So this is 5 by 6 minus 1 by 6. So that is 4 by 6 equals to 2 by 3. What answer they have given? P of x union y is equal to 5 by 6. We got it as 2 by 3. So this is not possible. This is correct. X and y are not independent. That's not possible. Either if they are independent or not independent. They are not independent. Therefore, the not independent is wrong. Now x bar intersection y, since they are independent, it is P of x bar into P of y. P of x bar, P of x is 1 by 2 you got. So that is x bar is also 1 by 2 into P of y is 1 by 3. So that is equal to 1 by 6. Now here it is 1 by 3 is given. So 1 by 6 you are getting 1 by 6. So this is also not possible. So correct answer is x and y are independent. A signal which can be green or red with the probability 4 by 5 and 1 by 5 respectively is received by station A, then transmitted to the station B. So from here, one signal is sending to the source A and another one to source B. Okay. Then from there, oh, sorry, I have interpreted it wrongly. Signal is green or red with the probability 4 by 5 and 1 by 5 received by station A, then transmitted to the station B. So first A receives the signal, then it transmits to B. Okay, so signal is received from the source to A, then to B. Signal can be green or red with the probability 4 by 5 and 1 by 5. So let us say it's a green signal. Now, okay, there is further. The probability of each station receiving the signal correctly is a 3 by 4. If the signal received at station B is green, then probability that the original signal is green. Okay, so what we can do here? So let us assume here the green signal is sent. Okay, S green. So S green means the green signal sent with the probability 4 by 5. Now this will be sent to, green is received, and green is sent to B only if it is correctly sent. So that is 3 by 4. There is another possibility, right? Green is sent but they have read it as red, then they have sent it to B, that is green. There is another possibility. They have sent the green, that's a 4 by 5, but they have read it as wrongly. They have sent a wrong signal, but this is also interpreted wrongly. Okay, this ray diagram does not work because there's lots of another details. Let us erase and let us redraw it. From the source, it can come like this. See, first it may be a green signal or maybe a red signal. Okay, 1 by 5. Now station A receives either a green or red signal. Now station A sends a green signal because it reads correctly. Okay, 3 by 4. To the station B, and station B reads it as green signal. It reads it as a green signal because receiving the signal correctly is 3 by 4. But there is a possibility they have sent the green signal. Okay, A receives the green signal. They have sent the green signal 3 by 4. But B may receive it wrongly as what? Red signal. Now, A sends the green signal, but it sends to 4 by 5, but it reads it wrongly as a red signal and sends it to the B station, and B station reads it because they have sent the green signal, read it wrongly as a red signal, and again send it to the correctly as a red signal, and it is read as a red signal only. But B may again got it wrong and it may read it as a green signal. So G is also possible, right? So now you see that A receives the signal, reads it correctly, sends it correctly, receives correctly. A reads the signal, sends it correctly, B reads it wrongly. A reads the signal, sends it wrongly, receives correctly, and it reads the red only because it's a corrected, mistaken signal. A sends it wrongly, B sends it wrongly, but it automatically gets a green signal. Now let us consider A receives the red signal. There is also a possibility. If A receives the red signal, it reads it as a red signal correctly, and it sends to B. But B reads it as a red signal. What happens? 3 by 4, 1 by 4, correctly. So again 3 by 4. So B R. It's a red signal only. But if it reads the wrongly 1 by 4, what happens? It's a green signal. A receives the red signal but sends it correctly to the green signal, but it has been interpreted as wrongly green signal. Red signal has been interpreted wrongly by the B. Now A sends the wrong signal to the B. B reads it correctly and it reads it as a red signal only. Sorry, wrongly and correctly. So it has been sent 1 by 5 red signal, wrongly sent as a green signal, and correctly read as a red signal. Sorry, this is not BR. This is This is green signal only. See, A receives the red signal, sends it wrongly as a green signal, but reads it as a green signal. Now, A receives wrongly as a red signal, B reads it as a correctly green signal. I mean, sends it red signal. A receives red signal, but sends it wrongly green signal. Green signal is wrongly. Green signal is received. Green signal is returned, and the red signal 1/4. Now this is the possible cases. So many cases here. Okay, one of the tough questions from the IEEE. So 4/5, 3/5. Sorry, 4/5, 3/4, 3/4. Now signal received station B green, then the probability that the original signal is green. So green signal is received from where? For the B. So what are the possibility? BG is possible 3/4, 3/4, 4/5, or 1/4, 1/4, 4/5, or another possibility is 1/4, 3/4, 3/4, 1/4, then to 1/5. Correct? So this way, BG is possible in 4 different ways. So what is the probability of BG getting a green signal for B? It is 3/4 into 3/4 into 4/5. 3/4 into 3/4 into 4/5. Or 1/4, 1/4 into 4/5. 1/4, 1/4 into 4/5. Or it is misinterpreted wrongly, like 1/4, 3/4, 1/5. 1/4, 3/4 into 1/5 plus 3/4 into 1/4 into 1/5. I will check that it's 4 into 4 into 5. So that is 4 into 4, 16, 5, 80, 80, 80, 80. So common denominator is 80. Now only the numerator you have to check. So that is 3 into 3, 39, 9 4s are 36, 36 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3. So that will be 40, 46 by 80. So probability of B receives the green signal is 46 out of 80. Now what is the case of original signal is green? So you want to know P of, you know that its green signal is green when BG, G on BG. So what is probability of BG on G? When the green signal is given, green signal, you know that it's B receives the green signal when the green signal is given. So green signal is given and the probability that it receives the green signal is these two cases, right? So that's 3/4 into 3/4 and 1/4 into 1/4. So that is 3/4 into 3/4 plus 1/4 into 1/4. That is 10 out of 16. So probability of G on BG is actually probability of G intersection BG divided by probability of BG. So probability of BG is known. Only G intersection BG is not known to us. BG on EG can be calculated because this is a reverse probability. It's a Bayes theorem. BG on G is not at all possible because green signal is received first, then only the B receives the green signal. So now if you reverse it, BG on G. So BG on G, it will be like green signal is sent, given that already green signal is sent and B receives the green signal. How to get BG on BG intersection G? Probability of BG on G is equal to probability of BG intersection G divided by probability of G. So BG intersection GG on G is known, that is 10 by 16 into P of G is equal to P of BG intersection G. P of G is known to us. It is 4/5. So it is equal to 40 divided by 80. Now substitute everything. it is 40 by 80 divided by 46 by 80. 80 cancels. 40 by 46. So 40 by 46 will be 46 is 23 and it is 20. So 20 by 23 you are getting. Okay. So answer is 20 by 23. Now 24th question. P of A union B is 0.6, P of A intersection B 0.2, then the probability of exactly one of the event occurs. See, when one of the event occurs, either A occurs, but B does not occurs, or A does not occurs, but B occurs. Since A intersection B bar, how to get the A intersection B bar? You see that this is A and this is B bar. B bar is all outside, right? Outside of B. This is B. This is A. This is A intersection B. Now you see that probability of A intersection B bar. So it contains the elements of A except A minus B. So this is P of A minus P of A intersection B. So this is P of A minus B bar. A intersection B, common elements are neglected. Similarly, what is P of A bar intersection B? It is elements of B, but no common elements from A and B. Now you see that P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B minus P of A intersection B. Now this is nothing but what? P of A union B minus P of A intersection B. What is A union B? 0.6. A intersection B 0.2. Substitute. It is 0.6 minus 0.2. How much you are getting? It is 0.4, and option A is the correct answer. Okay. So you have to remember A intersection B bar is A minus A intersection B. It is applicable for even n of A intersection B dash. Okay. Next one, we will consider the 25th. Two aeroplanes A and B bomb a target in succession. So this is the target. A comes, bombs. Then B comes, bombs. Only if A fails. So they hit correctly is 0.3 and 0.2. So correctly is 0.3, 0.2 for A, for B. For wrongly, it will be 0.7 and 0.8. Right? So now the plane B will bomb only if plane A misses the target. The probability the target is hit by plane B. So when B will hit the target? Now let us see. See, first A flies, misses the target, B comes, hits the target. Or A misses the target, B misses the target. If A hits the target, it will not come into our case. Even A again misses the target and B hits the target. Or A misses the target, B misses the target, A misses the target, B misses the target, again A misses the target, B hits the target. So if you go in this way, you can see that A misses the target, B hits the target is one of the possibility which is common. Sorry, here it is. So everywhere. So you take it outside, you can see that it is 1 plus A misses the target, B misses the target, A misses the target, B misses the target. How many times? 2 times. Plus A misses the target, B misses the target. Next one will be how many times? 3 times, etc. Now, I haven't written P here. It is understood. A misses the target means probability of A misses the target. Okay. This is 0.7. B hits the target 0.2. So this is 0.7 into 0.2 outside. What about this? 1 plus. A misses the target, B misses the target. 0.7 into 0.8. So that is 0.56. And here it is plus 0.56 whole square. And here it is 0.56 whole cube plus etc. Now, this is an infinite geometric series. Now, you see this, A misses, B hits. is common in everything. So every term will ends with A misses and B hits. But before that, at least attempt should be made by the A and B which are failed. So A fails, B fails, A fails, B fails, A fails, finally B succeeds. So in this way it goes. So that's why you are going to get 0.7 into 0.2 outside. So it's common in everywhere. And the remaining one will be what? A misses, B misses, A misses, B misses, A misses, B misses. So A misses, B misses once and success. A misses, B misses, A misses, B misses, A misses, then B success. So the A misses, B hits, outside is there. So this is an infinite geometric series. So it is 0.14 into 1 plus 0.56 plus 0.56 whole square plus 0.56 whole cube plus etc. Infinite GS formula is A divided by 1 minus R S infinity. So this becomes 0.14 into 1 minus R is here 0.56. So 1 minus 0.56. So this turns to be 0.14 divided by 0.44 or 14 divided by 44, 7 divided by 22. Okay. Seven divided by 22, but there is the answer is given in decimal, so 0.32 is not possible. Approximately, if you multiply by 5 on both numerator and denominator, it is 110 and 35. 110, 35 will be roughly around 0.35. 0.32 is there. It is approximate answer. Now let us check. 22 divided by 7. 0, 7. 3 is 66. 4, 0. Approximately, yes, 44. So 0.32 is the correct answer. So you can take the answer 0.32. It's actually approximate anyway. Well, all the remaining answers quite far from that 0.3. So that is a 0.32 is the correct answer. Now 26th, I'm taking another 10 minutes. So in a trial, the probability of success is twice the probability of failure. In 6 trials, this is a binomial distribution problem. So success is P, then is twice the probability of the failure. So P is equal to 2Q. But we know that P plus Q is equal to 1. So if you substitute, it is 2Q plus Q is equal to 1 implies 3Q is equal to 1. So Q is equal to how much? 1 by 3. So Q is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore, P is equal to twice the failure. So 2 into 1 by 3. So it is actually 2 by 3. P is equal to 2 by 3 it will be. Okay. So P is equal to 2 by 3. And excuse me. Hello. For this interruption. So 64. So this is equal to 6C4, 2 by 3 power 4 and 1 by 3 power 2. And 6C5, 2 by 3 power 5, 1 by 3 power 1. And finally 6C6, 2 by 3 power 6 and 1 by 3 power 0. So you got 64. As I remember correctly, that is 64 will be 6 into 5 divided by 2. So 6 into 5 divided by 2, that will be 30 divided by 2, that's 15. 15 into 2 power 4, that is 16 divided by 3 power 6 plus 65 is equal to 6. 6 into 2 power 5 is 32. 32 divided by 3 power 6 plus 6 is 1 into 2 power 6. So 2 power 6 will be, that is 64. So I can write it as 64 only, divided by 3 power 6. So let us check the answer. 3 power 6 is there. So 3 power 6 will be 3 power 81 into 9. So that is 729. So you got it as, yes, 3 power 6. So that is 729 is the denominator. So 15 into 6, 16. So 15, 6 is the 150, 150 and 15 6 are 90, so that will be 16 5 is 80, 240. 240 plus 6 into 32, so that will be 192 plus 64. So 240 plus 64, that will be 304. 304 plus 192, so that will be 496 divided by 729. 496 divided by 729. I think there is a error because of this 279. So it is supposed to be a 729. So 496 divided by 729 is the correct answer. So 15 6 that will be 160, 80, 240 correct. So that will be 32 into 3, 192 correct. 64 is correct. 304, that is also correct. To 404, 404, 406. 406, 496 divided by 729 is the correct answer. So there is a print mistake here, students. Please note that it is not 279, it has to be a 729. A box contains 100 bulbs, out of which 10 are defective. So probability of a defective bulb, what is that? That is 10 divided by 100. It is equal to 1 by 10. Then a sample of 5 bulbs is drawn. So n is equal to how much here? It is equal to 5. The probability of none is defective. So they don't want a defective. None is defective. So probability of defective is 1 by 10. Probability of not defective, what is that? 9 out of 10. So 5 bulbs are drawn. All are non-defective. So it is nothing but 5 C5 9 by 10 power 5. And for the defective, it is ND. It is defective. It is 0. So your answer will be 5C5 is 1. You know that. So this will be equal to 9 by 10 whole to the power 5. So your answer will be C, 9 by 10 whole to the power 5. And I think you can easily guess this 1 by 10 whole to the power 5 is not at all possible. 1 by 2 power 5 is not possible. And 9 by 10 is also not possible. So your correct answer will be 9 by 10 whole to the power 5. Then you come for the 28th problem. A multiple choice examination has 5 questions. Each question has 3 alternative answers, of which exactly 1 is correct. So what it indicates? Let's forget about the option D. Out of 3, 1 of them is correct. So what's the probability of correct answer? Probability of C correct is 1 out of 3. Then what about the probability of not correct? So that will be 2 by 3. The probability that student will get 4 or more correct answers just by guessing. Out of how many questions? 5 questions. So what is your n? N is equal to 5. You can easily guess. So here P is equal to 1 by 3. Q is equal to 2 by 3. N is equal to 5. He will get 4 or more answers correct. So that means he want to get P of 4 plus P of 5. Only 5 questions are there. Either 4 questions are correct or 5 questions are correct. So what is the your P of x? P of x is NCX P power x Q power n minus x, or that is same as 5cx 1 by 3 power x and 2 by 3 power 5 minus x. So let us go for the P of 4. P of 4 will be out of 5 questions, 4 questions are correct. So that means 1 by 3 power 4. And what about the remaining 1 question? 1 question is wrong. And for the P of 5, it is all the 5 questions are correct. And 1 question, 0 questions are wrong. So this is 5 into 1 into 2, because 2 to the power 1, 2, divided by 3 to the power 5. And for this one, 5C5 is 1. So 1 into 1 divided by 3 to the power 5. So this is 10 plus 1. So this is P of 4 plus P of 5 is equal to common denominator 3 power 5. It is 10 plus 1, which is equal to 11 divided by 3 power 5. So what is the 3 cube? 3 cube is 27. 27 into 9 will be 36 and 216. So answer will be 3 power. Okay, it's an answer in the 3 power 5 only, and we got it as 11. You can see that, yeah, we got it as 11 divided by 3 power 5. So here you can see that 11 by 3 power 5 is the correct answer. If they have elaborated, then you have to check that 3 power 5. Okay. So last two questions, sorry for the delay. F of x equals to k by 2, and sorry to say this x was supposed to be 2 power x. Because of this software errors, you are getting like this. Okay, it's k by 2 power x. Then the random variable can take the values x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then k is equal to. It is easy because we know that summation f of x is equal to 1. Okay, so this is actually k divided by 2 power x summation x is equal to 0 to 4, which is equal to 1. So substitute the value. It is k divided by 2 power 0 plus k divided by 2 power 1 plus k divided by 2 power 2 plus k divided by 2 power 3 plus k divided by 2 power 4 equal to 1. Now you take k common outside. So it is 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16 equal to 1. I will simplify here only. So 16 is the common denominator. So it becomes k into 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 whole divided by 16 equal to 1. So substitute 16 plus 8 k into 24, 28, 30, 31. So 31 by 16 equals to 1. K is equal to 16 divided by 31. 16 by 31. Where is 16 by 31? Yes, this is a k is equal to 16 by 31. Another value, you can see that f of x is equal to, for x equals to 0, if you put a 2 power 0 will be 1. K cannot be 16 by 15. This is not possible. Then 31 by 16 also not possible, because p of f of x 0 less than equal to f of x strictly less than 1 equal to 1 if it is only one element is there, right? So this is not possible. I mean, this is not possible. This is not possible. This is because there are too many elements are there. Okay, too many variables are there. So x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can substitute x equals to 0 itself, it's greater than 1. Automatically summation f of x is equal to 1, false. So you have to choose either between 15 by 16 or 16 by 31. So, and it comes to be 16 by 31. And now you come for the last question. Two cards are drawn successively with the replacement from a well shuffled pack of 52 cards. Then the mean number of the aces is. So here you are drawing two cards with replacement from the pack of 52 cards. Mean number of aces. So that is x into p of x. Mu is equal to summation x into p of x. So how many aces can be known? So this is aces. Both are aces is possible. One ace is possible, or 0 aces possible. So that means x can be either 0, 1 or 2. So x number of aces. Now what is p of x? Both cards are not ace. Both cards are not ace means first card is also not ace. Successively with replacement. So this is with replacement. So one card is selected out of 52. It is not an ace. So probability of ace is equal to 4 by 52. That is 1 by 13. Probability is not ace is equal to 12 by 13. So you have to select both are not ace. So probability of both are not ace is 12 by 13 into 12 by 13. Probability of one ace is actually one ace. So first one ace or the second one. So 2 times of 1 by 13 into 1 by 13 into 12 by 13, because these two cases. And the last one, it is 1 by 13, sorry, not 12 by 13. It is 1 by 13 into 1 by 13. So x into p of x, if you consider this is 0, this is 24 divided by 13 square, and here it is 2 divided by 13 square. If you add summation x into p of x, it is 24 plus 2 divided by 13 into 13. So that is 26 divided by 13 into 13. So 13 2s are 26. So 2 divided by 13. So answer is option C. 2 by 13 is the correct answer. And sorry for this delay. If there is any questions, any doubts, please contact the organizers or your teachers, and I can clarify the doubts. And thank you for the patience.